This is for year methods, year 12 methods. It's question number 6 in exercise 2.6. Using the calculator to find logarithmic models. The speed of a racing car moves, and it's been given this model to represent it. C in this case is outside of the logarithm, but t plus b is locked inside the logarithm. The initial speed is 0, so when t equals 0, s equals 0, and the speed at 10 seconds is 1 on 36, so when t equals 0, s equals 1 on 36. Okay, so on the calculator I've got s equals log base to the natural logarithm of t plus b plus c, execute. Now if I go option given t equals 0, given s equals 0, that gives me one equation, and I'll take that, drag it into a new line, and when t equals 10, that equals 1 divided by 36, and there's the second equation. Okay, if I try and drop these logarithms into the simultaneous equation palette, it won't work. It will just drain the batteries, and it doesn't have the ability to solve those. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to rearrange this for C. And then I'm going to take my second equation and option given, this is what C equals, and I've now got an equation in terms of B. And if I take that into a new line and solve for B, I've got the same problem. And I've got a computer here, and it's working forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. And that's because my B's are still locked inside the logarithm. So I'm just going to clear that to stop that, break, okay. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to rearrange my solving. Up here I solved for C, and then I substituted C in. I'm going to go back and solve for B and substitute that in instead. So I take my first equation, copy, get rid of all that, paste, and instead of solving for C, this time I'll solve for B. And that gives me this expression for B. And I'll go back up to the top and get that second equation, copy, new line, paste, option given B equals this, and that gives me an expression for C, and I wish now to solve for C. And it found it. There it is. C equals negative 5.87, and I should just have up here what B is. Copy, paste, option given C equals this, and in decimal form that's what B equals. So I should have, I'll go right up the top, take that, copy, come back down, paste, S equals T plus B, which is 355.023 to 3 decimal places, plus C, which is minus 5.872 to 3 decimal places. So that's my equation. Find the speed of the car 20 seconds after the race has started. So option given T equals 20. That tells me that the speed of the car is negative 1.864 kilometers per second. And lastly, the time at which the speed is 400 kilometres per hour. This is kilometres per hour. I need to do a conversion to kilometres per second. How many seconds are there in an hour? Well, there's 60 seconds in a minute, and there's 60 minutes in an hour. So I'm going to have to divide 400 by 3600 to find out what 400 kilometres per hour is in kilometres per second, and it's 1/9. So if I go back up here and take my equation and I make s equal to 1 divided by 9 and I solve for t, that gives me a time of 361.65 seconds.